Kia ora and welcome to the RadioActive.fm Orcon live room. I'm so excited to be joined by Sea Mouse today. How are you guys going?
Good.
Awesome.
Good, thanks.
Cool. We got Seamus here, we got Thomas on the drums, and Scott there on bass. And just to let all the listeners know that we are streaming live, as always, to Facebook, so you can head to the RadioActive.fm Facebook page to check that out for yourself. But I think we should just get straight into a track, if you guys would like that. What do we got first?
Tropical fish.
goodness. I am very glad that the Orcon Live Room comes equipped with these big earmuffs, because that is blowing my face off. All right, so that was Tropical Fish, which is your latest single. I believe it came out just in December.
Yeah.
Awesome, streaming on all good platforms. And the last time Seamouse was here, it was just you, Seamus, in the live room doing a little kind of acousticy thing by yourself. Yeah, that was about Easter last year from memory, something like that. Yeah, cool. I was just sort of wondering how you keep the essence of what Seamouse is when the dynamic changes between like an acoustic versus this full band situation.
I'm not really sure. I just play the songs.
Just play the songs.
Yeah, but maybe I go like real quiet in the verses and then just like.
Yeah.
There's
Somewhere to go. Yeah, always leading up to something. I like that a lot. So you guys have been pretty busy recently as well. You opened for McCluskey last Friday at San Fran. How was that?
That was fun.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Yeah, they're very high energy. Yeah, awesome. And also, you're set to release your own album, the second album that you've released on next week. Exactly this time next week. Cool.
Yeah.
So how long has that been in the works?
It's been a couple of years. Sitting on that.
Yeah. And I'd love to sort of know the process around it, because I read this quote that I think was from one of you at Under the Radar that said that you tend to play your songs live and then write the album, rather than write the album and then play the album, then tour the album sort of thing. You do it backwards. How does that work?
Yeah. Well, then you get to like workshop the songs while you're playing live.
Yeah.
You know? That's what we did for this one anyway, for this album. Like, road tested the songs for a while.
Yeah.
See how people respond to them.
Right, so do you sort of build on your songs based on people's reactions? Is that sort of...
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah?
Well, if people don't dig it, then there's no point playing it.
Right, cool. I really like the way that you work that out. That's awesome. Yeah, and does that mean that most people will have heard the tracks that are on this album already if they've been to a lot of your gigs?
Yeah, they would have if they've been to our shows, yeah.
Yeah, so some key favourites in there. Awesome. Yeah. And are you the sole writer on these songs?
I think I come up with most of the ideas, and then like we sort of jam it out in the jam room.
Yeah.
See how fit it together.
Yeah, Seamus comes to some chords and some lyrics usually.
Yeah.
Or just some like vowel sounds.
Yeah.
And then we make it louder.
Some oohs and ahs, and then we just build an album. That's no, very cool. I like that a lot. So you guys have been together a decent few years as well. Does it aid the writing process? It's quite a bit more comfortable, I can imagine.
Yeah, it sort of settled in nicely. I think it's one of those things when you've been playing together for a while, you kind of know like how to write to everyone's strengths, and you know, it just works out better.
Yeah.
Once you've been playing together for a while.
Yeah, cool. Shall we hear another track?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. What do we got next?
This is Rutherford's.
Yeah. Sweet.
This was the first single we put out.
Yeah.
$100 bills are playing trillion particles. You're crying more, more, more. Oh, them rats that be taken by no one. And I don't need them like a drug, 'cause I don't need it anymore. You're crying more, more, more. Oh, them rats that be taken by no one. No, the dollar signs in your eyes. Well, it don't match mine. The dollar signs in your eyes. Well, it don't match mine. Lord, you place a nobleman's face upon a shitty piece of plastic. You're crying more, more, more. Oh, them red feet ain't governed by no one. Another plastic is elastic. It's scientifically spastic. You're crying more, more, more. Oh, them red feet ain't governed by no one. The dollar signs in your eyes. Well, it don't mess mine. The dollar signs in your eyes. Well, it don't match mine.
Mouse here in the RadioActive.fm Orcon live room. So you guys are heading on tour as of this time next week, and you're kicking it off here in Wellington at Meow. Now, do you have any supporting acts lined up for you on that one?
No, we don't.
None at all?
Nah.
Just a solo thing? That's fun. Cool.
We're just going to play for ages.
Yep. Just forever. I really like that. Cool.
They might be being announced
Yep.
in the coming week.
Cool.
Got to, keep a few cards up our sleeve.
Oh, okay. No, all surprises, I see.
Yeah.
And then after that, where are you heading?
The week after, we're going down to Wanaka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Wanaka to Tuki.
Tuki Festival.
And then on February 14th, we're going to the Cook.
Yeah.
And playing with Mermaidens.
That's going to be awesome. I was just
For
going to mention
Valentine's
that
Day.
for Valentine's Day special. That'll be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play some
we've got-
ballads,
yeah.
some love songs.
Cool. Keep it all romantic.
Yeah.
If we've got any listeners that are going to be in Dunedin at that time, that's going to be a really, really good one. You should head to that. Cool. And where can we find tickets and all of those good things?
Meows through just the ticket, the Meow Show.
Mm-hmm.
And the other tickets are under the
I
radar.
think they're under the radar, yeah.
Yeah.
And just keep up to date on your Facebook page if we want to know anything more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I think we should hear another track.
Sweet.
Yeah, cool.
This song's called Vogons.
I call the number, I hear ring, ring, ring on the telephone, but there's no answer. And there must be, because I got the caller ID on and the number's withheld. I don't answer them either, nah, 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 and I won't open mail unless the writer's prepared to send a handwritten letter. Cornered by the Vogons, and what do they want me to do? Like play ball too. I come down there and tell a look from you. I got the number again. I hear the ring-a-tee, ring, but the tone is the same. Oh, there's no answer. I'm in a balaclava knocking at your front door. So you look through the people, but you don't like what you see, no. Nah, 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 a friendly fucking visitor. It's so nice to meet you, let's have a cup of tea. Cornered by the Vogons, and what do they want me to do? I can play ball too. I come down there and tear a limb from you. Cornered by the Vogons, and what do they want me to do? I can play ball too. I come down there and tear a limb from you. I shake a towel, baby. I shake a towel now. I shake a towel, baby. I shake a towel now. I shake a towel, baby. I shake a towel now. what did they want me to do? Well, I could play ball too. I come down there and tell a live from you. Call about the mountain. And what did they want me to do? Well, I could play ball too. I come down there and tell a live from you.
In the Orcon live room. This is wicked. It's getting warm in here, I'll say that much. Cool. I just wanted to sort of go back a little bit and talk about the history of you guys. How did you all meet and sort of form what is this loud entity in here right now?
Well, I did the first album, just started demoing songs, and then I got Scotty in to play bass on that, and Corey Champion played drums.
Yeah.
And then you were away for a while, and then you came back to New Zealand.
Yeah.
And we started.
I think you gave me a call.
Yeah.
Before I went away.
Yeah. And then Thomas got back to New Zealand, and we started playing a few shows and stuff.
Yeah.
And
this was all circa what, like
2017?
17? Yeah.
Yeah, about around then.
Yeah, cool.
And then like because I wanted to release that album, so I kind of needed to get a band together to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then had a bunch of new ideas by that stage, and then we started like workshopping them and playing them at gigs. And then it was ready to do another album, so we did this new one, which is about to come out.
About to drop. Stay
Yeah.
tuned.
Yeah.
Coming soon. Yeah. Was it always intended to be this loud? Like, I know you've been likened to Robert Plant and Zeppelin and that kind of thing, which is some pretty big boots to fill, but it is really, does have that sort of energy to it.
Yeah.
So always intended to be like that, or did it just kind of emerge?
I think it just happens like that because I just playing loud.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just feels better. Like I feel more comfortable just,
The louder it is, the better.
Yeah, and then it just
Awesome.
kind of lends itself to like more raucous drumming and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Does that sort of lead to some noise complaints from the neighbours, or
Nah,
no, not at all?
that's because they enjoy it.
Good. Good. That's the best kind of neighbour you could ask for. Awesome.
Yeah.
And what sort of visions do you have for your future as a band? I know you've got your album coming out soon. Where do you see it taking you?
Well, we've got a bunch of new material that's not recorded that we're hopefully going to record another
Yeah.
album pretty soon after this tour.
Yeah.
Because we've been writing a lot and been road testing those over the last year amongst this other
Yeah.
material that's about to be released.
Awesome.
And just trying to get some international touring
Yeah.
under
Yeah.
our
Good.
belt. Trying to hook it up, going to Australia.
Yeah, that'd be
some
awesome.
point. Yeah.
Cool. All right. I think we've got time for one last wee song. If you'd like to play one more.
Yeah, what should we play?
I reckon either Gearbox or Weed Whacker.
What do you want, Gearbox or Weed Whacker?
I want Weed Whacker.
Okay.
Weed Whacker?
Yeah, I do.
This song's about, I saw a guy trying to start his weed eater, and it was like springtime and he hadn't started it for a while,
Yeah.
and he was getting really angry. He's in his jandals, he's like pulling the thing, just couldn't get it going, and he's kicking it, and I was like, that's some rage there that inspired some
Perfect.
a heavy song.
That. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
And he was like, I should have bought a still.
ease it to growing into a shout. Got the wee rock out, got the wee rock out. Chaining up the streets in the suburb no one cares about. Listen here, people, I got news for you. Ain't nothing like a little bit of trouble. Listen here, people, I got news for you. I got the weed whacker out, and I'm cleaning up the streets in the suburbs no one cares about. Got the weed whacker out, got the weed whacker out, I'm cleaning up the streets in the suburbs no one cares about. Listen here, people, I got news for you. Ain't nothing like a little bit of chocolate out. Listen here, people, I got news for you. Damn thing, and then it wouldn't stop while I pulled the damn thing, and then it wouldn't stop. Pull the damn thing and then it wouldn't stop. But it means you gotta get loose, rock on. Pull the damn thing and it wouldn't stop. Pull the damn thing and it wouldn't stop. Pull the damn thing and it wouldn't stop. Definition, gotta get loose, rock like that. People, I got news for you. Ain't nothing like a little bit of chocolate. People, I got news for you.
What a finish. Amazing. Wicked. Thank you guys so much for joining me here in the Walk On Live room today. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having
Hurt
us.
my ears a little bit, but I love it.
Sorry.
If you want to keep up to date with these guys, you can follow CMAS on Facebook and Instagram and any other good streaming platform that's out there. Otherwise, there's a show happening January 31st at Meow, and you can get tickets from Just the Ticket.
Yep.
Cool. Thanks very much again. Thanks to Orcon. Thanks to New Zealand On Air Music. Peace.
Active Live. Friday, 3:30. Every week a new band. Active Live.